A lot of people like to cut spines off the fish, make it a little safer, reduce the risk of impaling yourself with the spines or getting envenomated with, and especially when it's a fresh fish. Now, since we're going through so many of them, I'd just as soon forget about removing the spines and go ahead and start right behind the skull, the soft spot back here. There's a nice edge you can feel, and run that knife just behind the pec fin right down into the body, and it makes a nice clean cut, making it all the way down to the spine. From there, you just kind of work down along the gut here, and along the backbone, or along the dorsal area, cutting through the ribs, working yourself all the way down, almost just before you get to the tail. Take the knife and flip it right over. Keeps the skin attached, keeps the meat there, and you can just run the knife, get it out to the edge of the table, and run the knife right along the bottom, holding on to that skin. The meat slips right off the skin. You got a nice clean flip fish over. One more time, right along the skull, behind the pec, gets it all the way down to the backbone. Work along that dorsal edge, being careful not to lose any meat along the way. Sometimes you lose a little bit of that. Right before you do it, flip her over, nice and flat. Work along that skin, onto the skin. The knife just slides right down. You get a nice fillet. Away with the fish to the birds. And then, since we're doing it that way, working quick and cutting through the ribs, you still have the ribs here right at the beginning of the fillet. So you kind of work this, the gut cavity would be on the inside of the fish, kind of work the knife behind the ribs. You sacrifice a little bit of meat, once you get the ribs off of the meat. Away with that, you get a nice clean, boneless fillet. Most of the pin bones are gone. Let the chef deal with what's left.